All right. Shalom, shalom. This is going to be another morning motivational edification to the body of a Mashiach. Before I start, I'm going to face the east as always and give all glory and honor to my power, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakat, Kwadash, Barakatah Yahweh, and Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I don't know after that the camera or Salakia, the microphone is picking up good enough that you Akim or Aquaf may be able to hear. And I just this is gonna be a quick spiritual speaking. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get right into it. I hope that all you Akim and Aquaf are doing well, that you are healthy, that you are in a lively spirit right now. And shalom to all of you that will tune in and watch this. I pray that this lesson will be edifying, comforting, and exhorting to your body, the body of Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, so I'll do some things. I think I'm going to read out of the KJV. I might do some NLT. But I just had a few things. And one of the things that I wanted to speak about that I didn't get to really go into yesterday due to the connection, internet connection, was entering into the courts of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, with cheer and thanksgiving, with worship, not doing anything grudgingly or doing anything for what's the word, fame or strife or envy. Those are the wrong reasons, because Adawan knows your heart. See, man, we can fool man, but we can't fool Adawan. So let's get right into it. Because this is a race that we are running. And also, I wanted to talk about just, motivating other Akim and Akwaf. We know many are called, but few are chosen. But we all can, play a part in being able to uplift our brother or our sister by, just the simplest word, the simplest testimony, something as simple as shalom, something as simple as, hey, just checking in with you, or, just giving something positive. Can it might determine whether or not a person, could fall out, or maybe they were just about to give up and they needed one glimmer of hope. But if you're not in the right spirit for one, entering into the presence of Hamashiach Yahushai with thanksgiving, with worship, you know, um, you're not gonna do that. Now we know ultimately if a person drops out, that was their lot, but we, who we are is also in our name. And obviously we know that Israel is a people before a place. But we're the Israelites. We are to be a light, obviously, to the other nations, of course, but also that goes twofold. We are to be a light to each other. Scriptures speak about that iron sharpeneth iron, but also we, everybody. Let me just go ahead and get this right here. This is the book of First Corinthians 9, because and this is, we talking about, when we complete this race, this it says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. Right? So you want to continue to run, and complete it though. But you don't want to run, because you know uh, uh, you're being forced, or again, going back to preaching for envy and strife or fame or likes or whatever, because you will get sifted out, right? So I'm gonna go here, and this is just something, again, every day I'm just gonna come on. I don't want to rock this out every day. I'm just gonna come on and bring motivation. I'll sometimes, if I don't want to put it on my spirit to touch on uh, prophecies that are going on in the world, which we are to prophesy, the downfall of this wicked place here, that we're in, our captivity, which is America or Babylon, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. I will do so, because this video could be about that, but through the Spirit, this is what Yahweh is having me to go into. So I've got some stuff already here. Let's see. I want to get. I want to go to. It's a book of Songs. Well, actually, I want to. I'll go ahead and grab this because it's a lot of people that are switching up doctrines in these last days, and they're making, you know, we got, making the doctrine, making their lifestyle, the way they want to live, fit to the scriptures, and you can't do that. You have to live your life. We are to live the way Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai told us we are to live. Okay? This is the book of 2 Timothy 4 and 3, right? For the time will come. Actually, and let me get it here. Salakia. I'm just quoting it. Let me get it here. It's the book of 2 Timothy 4 and 3. Let's go ahead and highlight this. All right. And here it is. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teaching, having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables. Right? So that's real heavy. That's very, very heavy, and it's very serious. Salaki, and it's not something to be played with. And because we know ultimately, everybody is back on the earth. From the prophets of old, the renowned men, and all the way down to your Pharisees, Sadducees, your false prophets, you know, everybody is back. So and I want to read down in the same book of 2 Timothy 4 and 7, and this is what we want to, because we want to, in the end, we want to, I know I do, and I know you, Akim and Akaf, as well, want to hear this. Well done, thy faithful, well done, thy good and faithful servant, right? So this is 2 Timothy 4 and 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith, right? So we want to finish our course and keep the faith, even when, it could be all hell breaking loose around you. I mean, everywhere you look, with everything going around, even you could be in a situation, but one thing that I've always told myself, and not I've seen in life, is that even when I'm going through something, I always know there's somebody else going through something else worse. Always somebody else going through something. There's always somebody else that would trade you situations in a minute. They would give one of a part of their left arm to take your situation. It's always somebody, right? So, moving on. Again, this is just some things to motivate you brothers and you sisters in the faith. Because we obviously every day see that we walk circumspect and examine ourselves daily. You know, because we can, you can hide, you can fool man. With things that you do. You know, uh, you know, because we know the heart is deceitful above all things. Who can know it? But you can't fool our power, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai. This is the book of Songs 44 and 21. Shall not God, Shalakia, shall not Yahweh search this out, for he knoweth secrets of the heart. So, any, brothers that are coming up against you, if you feel attacked, like brothers are attacking you, or so this is gonna go both ways. If you feel like you're being attacked, or whatnot, hey, the Lord, the Lord knows, or if how can I rephrase this? You know, Nobody can get over. A person might think they're getting over on you, or a person might think that they're, people. I'm talking of the circumcision, right? Speaking of people that know they're Israelites, okay. They might think they're, getting away with something, right? By trying to make, they might be crafty. But see, here's the thing. Adawan knows your heart. He knows the secret. He know what they doing in what they do in secret. Well, we can't see. The Lord knows the secrets of their hearts. You know, so you can't. It's something you can't get away from that, and they're gonna be punished and destroyed for that. Having secret and hidden agendas. They put a smile on in front of you. Uh, they laugh with you. They might even sup with you. Hey, some go as far as to sup with you, to drink with you, you know, but in their heart, there are secrets, they secretly despise you. But see, you can't see it. Now, again, some of this is why we ask the Lord how to want to give us discernment, and we use discernment, and a lot of times we can see things. I know me, I'm able to see right through things, and I'm not one, and this is speaking for me. I can never speak for anybody else, but if you are this way, then that means we have that in common. For me, I'm one to, I see something. I what's the song? What's the worldly song? People, what Beyonce said, to the left. Hey, except I do it moving. I do it moving the opposite way of that person. Because I'm not looking to be accepted of men, right? Or man, I should say. I'm not looking to be accepted of man. I'm looking to be accepted of Adawan Yahweh. Okay. So, yeah. So, just a few things, a few scriptures that I wanted to bring out is, brothers, stay in encouraged. One thing that I've always been big on is that, okay, so we know that the 144,000, those are men, right? And those are going to be the first fruits who are going to be joint heirs with Mashak, right? The governing body. We're gonna rule every man. We're gonna rule over kingdom, certain portions. But see, a good king is a just king, right? He knows how to rule. He knows how to rule over his spirit. He knows how to judge things in balance, not with favoritism, not with because scriptures tell us that a false balance is an abomination to Hadawan. So the Bible calls us gods. We are kings. So we are certain one of us, and I walk in the hopes to be of one of those men who are going to be judging and ruling. It starts right now with your walk every day and how you discipline yourself right now is knowing that there's a lot of attributes to that. Taking accountability, owning up to things, wanting to get better. But here's a scripture here, and this is the book of yeah. So I'll read. So I'll read up and then go down. So First Timothy. Let's get the full chapter. This is First Timothy 3 and 4, right? One that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity, right? So again, one that ruleth well his own. You have to be able to you got to be able to rule over your house, your own house, before you can go over and judge or be a king and ruleth over a nation. If you have no rulership over your own house, how are you going to have rulership over a nation? Right? So one that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, here it is, how shall he take care of the church of Yahweh? And before I read down that, it's just what I said, because we know we're gonna be rulers in the kingdom over nations. But if we can't rule over our own house, we can't. You might have children. You might have a wife, whatever. You can't get control over your own house. You can't get rulership over your own body, to not anger, to not go and want to go just put hands on somebody, to want to go you know pop somebody, run somebody, whatever it is. You can't rule because you think they looked at you the wrong way, or because maybe they did make a video on you, or because maybe they, you know, you know, maybe they forgot to, they shorted you at X $5, or maybe I don't know. There's many things we know, right? But if you can't rule it over your spirit and say, you know what? Now we know there's certain things that if they happen, but this is where a true king will judge correctly. Certain things, everything must be done in decency and order. So this is a heavy verse. So verse 5, for if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church? And what is the church, right? It's not talking about these harlot houses on every corner, right? It's not talking about, you drive up the street and you see it. It's not talking. This is talking about the body. This is talking about a people. How are you gonna? How are you gonna? How are you gonna? How are you gonna? Because it's gonna be. We're gonna be set up in the kingdom. Everything's going to be reinstated, right? Everybody's going to have a role. Some men are going to rule over, we know, well, the governing body, the elect. But those are going to be men who know how to rule over have their house in order, their, and everything else. Because if not, they cannot rule over the body of Yahweh. And in verse 6, not a novice, least being lifted up with pride, he fall into the condemnation of Hasatan, or the devil. All right? That's heavy. That's heavy right there. But these are the words of the scripture. A man, and it's something that you can build up, brothers can build up. Whether brothers could have had a temperament problem, where they're very quick to anger. Some brothers could have, speaking for myself, I'm the part. I've always been like this, is where you have to do a lot to push to get me there. But the problem is, when you get me there, I don't have an off button. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, again, I'm not boasting in that. I'm not proud of that at all. It's that, you know, when I go there, that person, you ain't finished until, you know, and again, I don't even need to go any further than that. You know, so for me, I just know how to rule over my spirit. I know how to walk away. Again, a prudent man foreseeth evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Okay, so got to be able to rule over your spirit, and I know that just takes praying, fasting, and eventually you develop that. But you're gonna have to have that attribute if you were, because we walk that were of the hopeful elect, right, and the remnant that pertain unto them. But the elect men are gonna have that attribute. They're gonna be able to, first, they're gonna have their house in order. They're gonna be able to rule over their house, have their children in order, their wives. They're gonna be able to rule over their own spirit, right? That's gonna be attributes of one of the many attributes of the governing body, right? So, moving on. A lot of stuff here that I wanted to go, but I'm just gonna keep it short. I won't be too much longer, because I want this to be a motivational to you, you Akim. Because I see, a lot of brothers, man, and that's just something I guess I've been given through the Ruach Kodash, through the Holy Spirit. The Lord is Hadawan has given me a lot. He's allowed me to be able to truly see through people, just to truly see through people. I don't care what they can say whatever they want to say about me. I'm not gonna clap back at you. I'm not gonna. Now, obviously, you come trying to put your hands on me, then hey, but then it's not Christianity. Ain't no turning the other cheek. You know, you get what you get what you ask for. But as far as just the back and forth, I don't do that. That's 6 and 7 year old stuff. I don't do the back and forth, man. Too grown for that. Like, been past that. You know, but I see in brothers' countenance, like, some brothers look, just tired. It's just like, and I get it, man. Hey, I'm tired as well. It's only through thy precepts. Let me go ahead and get that, because I got that yesterday. Thy precepts quicken me. I think that's in the book of Psalms. Here, let's pull it up. Oops, Salakia. Thy precepts. Oh, that's a good one too, but that's not what I want. I already got that highlighted, but that's not what I want. Let me see. Uh, just had like precepts. I know it's in the book of Psalms. I think it's Psalms 26. If one of you Aki want to post it on the on the board, like precepts. Um, they quicken me. So let me see. Yes. Like, okay. Let me go here. All right, I'm not sure why I can't find it. Let me see that precept. So I think it actually reads. I delight and I this. Hey, the water Yahweh Hashem Yahushai right here. So it's actually the books of Psalms 119 and 40. So, and this is why we have the word. This is the book of Psalms 119 and 40. Behold, I have longed after thy precepts, right? Quicken me in thy righteousness. You know, and that's just why every day we study to show ourselves approved. And this is how, you know, eventually, you're able to just go right to, what book. But through the Spirit and because of me reading and everyday studying and learning from other, watching videos, following along with the Bible, with this holy word, I'm able, anything I want, I'm able to call it to my, I know what I want in my head, and you'll just continue to improve and get better and better and better and better. So again, this is, it's the book of Psalms 119 and 40 out of the KJV. Behold, I have longed after thy precepts. Quicken me in thy righteousness. Right? That's right. And, and so, you brothers that, because, we are, yet still this day in our captivity. And, a lot of us, in Joachim have to go work for the, for Esau, for Edom, for the white man, and gotta look at their wickedness, and then just to get a check, just to give it right back to them, man. When we were created to be served, right? Like this is our land. It's our the minerals, the gold, the everything that they use to build is our father's, belongs to him first, but and then but it's ours, through him. But yeah, we got to go work. Brothers, certain brothers got to work unless you have your own, business or company or whatnot. But even then, you're still dealing with Esau. There's no way to not deal with this wicked man until they're eradicated. There's just no way around it. You go cash your check, cashing your check by, at a bank owned by Esau, right? You go to the store owned by Esau. There's just no way they have, and this is why they have to be eradicated, man. They're like a wheat in the grass that no matter how many times you pull it up, it just keeps coming back. Except when these nukes go off and Yahweh sent his son Yahweh Shai with the chariots and Michael, right, and destroys this place. Hey, ain't no coming back. He gonna destroy their seed line. That's how you get rid of that weed. There ain't no coming back for Esau. All right. So, but that's, I don't want to get off. The spirit kind of shifted a little bit. I don't want to get off into that. So again, this is just something quick. Let me see where am I at with my minutes. Um, is brothers continue to stay encouraged, continue to keep faith, um, because the Lord is a rewarder of those who seek Him. Let me go ahead and get that. I think it's in the book of. I don't want. I'm not gonna paraphrase it. We're gonna get it. Adawan is a rewarder. It's like, why it keeps going up. Those are good scriptures. But I don't know why it keeps pulling up that. It's lucky. That's all right. We'll just put it in here this way. Do. All right, Hebrews 11:6. All right. So yeah, continue to seek His face. Continue to seek Him. So this is the book of Hebrews 11. Oops. Hebrews 11:6. How am I passing over this thing for? Come on, scrolling way too fast. Because it's easy to get to feel like you want to, like nothing's going right at all. Like the world is against you. Uh, uh, um, like you're not being heard. I can only. No wonder I have to switch it over. I'm gonna end up switching apps on this. 11:6. It's easy to feel like you're not being heard. It's easy to feel like that you're not. That you're in that same season. But you know, out of one, it's highlighted. Let's make that pink. So this is Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, so first and foremost, you have to have faith. You know, to even get the reward, because we'll continue reading. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. Right? For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Right? And then I'm gonna keep reading, because obviously this in this book here, it tells you. Let's go ahead and highlight this. Let's make that. Actually, I want to make that. Make that blue. Um, by faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh, being warned of God, of things not seen, as yet moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. right? By the which he commanded the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ties right in. Ties right in. Because before you could get the last part of Hebrews 6, before you can get the Hadawan is he rewards them that diligently seek him. Well, let's go to 7. It said, but by faith Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen. So what is faith? Evidence of things. Oh, let's get what faith is. So Yahweh warned Noah, but know that he was going to bring rain. He was going to bring a flood, a judgment, and destroy the earth. Now, he warned him. Now, when he said that, it wasn't like lightly drizzling to where it was like, oh man, yeah, it's definitely gonna happen because it's drizzling. Nah, it was dry as a bone when he said that. But through faith, Noah hearkened and said, hey, the Lord said it, it's gonna happen. I have, his faith, that faith, and through his faith, his house was saved. And it shows you, obviously, too, going back earlier to what I said, he had rulership. He was able to rule it over his household as well, because his wife was helping him. His sons were helping him build the ark. They were all on board. You know, with building that ark. So because of Noah's faith, what was his reward? Because the scriptures say, rewarded of them that diligently seek him. His reward was, Noah was obviously, he was the elect. He was the elect man. Well, he was one of the elect men for that time. The reward was he was not destroyed, nor anybody that pertained unto him. His wife, his sons. That was his reward, okay, for his faith. So, just continue, because and the Father, he's not a man that he should lie. Let's get that, and then I'll get ready to, to close up through the Spirit. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. Adawan is not a man that he should lie. So we have to know that. All right, so this is the book of Numbers 23. Let's go ahead and get that highlighted. So the book of Numbers 23 and verse 19, God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. All right. So Yahweh is not a man that he should lie. Let's get this. And his words don't go out void, and they will not return unto him void. I think that's in the book of Proverbs, but let me just, I don't want to pray. I want to get it. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God, of Yahweh. The Wadi Hashem Yahushai. All right, so yeah, it's already highlighted. So this is the book of Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth. Y'all read it in the KJV, and I'm gonna I can get it in the NLT as well. But so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereas though I sent it. There it is. There it is. So you put all of those together. Your faith, knowing that the Lord is not a he is not a man that he should lie, and that his words do not go out void and they will not return unto him void. And I was touching on this yesterday, uh, that if you lack something, just ask for it. If any man lack wisdom, let him ask. Or if you lack something, you have to ask. You have not because you ask not. But that's not talking about now you going down to your local AM PM or your local store trying to get the daily three numbers, trying to get the the mega millions, asking the Lord for the mega million numbers. He's not dealing with that. Adawan Yahweh is not dealing with you, and he's not dealing with that, right? But let's go ahead and get this for the edification. So this is the book. It's already highlighted as I figured. So this is the book of James 1 and verse. I'll read. Yeah, we'll start at 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in, that's that word again. That's 3 times within the last things that I've read. Let him ask in faith. Through faith, Noah was saved. And there was one other one I read. It was in faith. All connecting. Hey, the Wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. The Wadi Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. Noah didn't second guess. He didn't waver when Yahweh said, build an ark that you may, as I'm going to destroy this world with water. He didn't go back and forth, the Lord gave him the exact dimensions, everything. He didn't question, I don't know, will there be enough wood? No, hey, the Most High provided. He's our Jehovah Jireh. One of his titles, many titles, is Jehovah, which just means God, but Jehovah Jireh, right? He's the God that provides for us. So he made sure that Noah had everything he had, but Noah didn't waver in his faith. Like, wait, it ain't rained in this region in hundreds of years. Or, I forgot how long it had been since that part of that area that Noah was in had seen rain. Because, they were coming down for over 100 years. He was working on that, and they were, scoffing. And, hey, the scriptures tell you, as in the days of, let's go ahead and get it after I finish this out. As in the days of Noah, so will it be in the coming of man. They were coming down, laughing at him, scoffing, seeing what he was doing. But he did not waver in his faith. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed. Right? For let not that man think that he receive anything of the Lord. Don't even expect to receive anything. If you're having a doubt, don't even expect. You might as well just go on and hey, don't even expect. But let's get that because we see. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's tie that in as it was as it was in the days of Noah. Here it is. Hey, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, here it is. Luke 17 and 26. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. Right? And I'll continue because they were doing the same thing back then. You know, spirit kind of switched up a little bit. Let me highlight that yellow. But it, it ties in. It says this is what they were doing. They were scoffing, and what we got now? We got scoffers coming on the board. Obviously some are Esau, some are from other nations, but then we got our own people. Got our own. We got some other circumcision coming on, scoffing. Everything's a joke, making jokes, putting clips together. Everything is just, hey, it's right here. It's all right here. It's all right here. Just the scriptures, what it says, like precepts. You know, hey, they quicken me. So it says, this is what they were doing in the days of Noah. So shall it be, uh, um, of the Son of Man. They did eat, they did drink, they did married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, also, as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they did drink, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built, right? But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Highlight that. Destroyed them all, right? Now, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. Here it is. In that day, he which shall be upon the house stoop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. He that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife. We know Lot's wife looked back because her heart was still attached to that wicked place. And we know she was turned to a pillar of salt, right? So, you know, this it's the same thing that's happening right now. We got, scoffers and people just getting married, going on trips, just not paying attention to what's going on. A prophecy, their mind is everywhere else. And this is why the scriptures tell us is, hey, that day is gonna be like a thief. It's gonna be like a thief to them. Like, you sleeping at night, you don't know when the thief's gonna come. That's why they have that word for a reason. A thief, you don't know when the thief's coming. But if you're preparing, like, hey, you're gonna get a visit. I don't know the time, but indefinitely, I can say emphatically that you're gonna get a visit tonight. You're gonna prepare yourself. You don't have a time, but right? So that is us. So was that us? Second Ezra 2:9, or 9:2. Again, in reverse. We measure the time diligently. Okay, so we know. My screen flipped on y'all. It's a lock here. Uh, we know, but you have others that, hey, this whole thing when the missiles come over from Russia and all the other countries, and they see the Son of Man in the air, oh man, they're gonna be mashing, crying, going. Oh my man, whew. Hey, I want to rock the side. We be of the elected. We will be looking down at that, because they're gonna be caught off guard. He's gonna be like a thief in the night to them, right? So, I'm gonna go ahead and here through the Spirit. I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying, that it was exhorting and comforting, that you, brothers and sisters, were edified. Continue, as I said in the beginning, continue to run and finish your course. We're almost home. You know, I love each and every one of you of the circumcision, right, of my nation, which is Yasha Allah, the nation of Israel, you 12 tribes. Even if you don't love me, that's okay. That's all right. In the kingdom, you will. So, I salute each and every one of you with a strong shalom, you know, and I don't want to say I'll do each one of these every morning until we're up out of here, and continue. You brothers that also do videos and lessons and go out to other places, ate the water. Thank you to you brothers too for also doing the work that you do. Thank you is the water for you brothers. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatah, Bakatram to you and your households. Many blessings be upon you, brothers. Good health in all things. Prosperous through Hadawan Yahweh. So with that, Abba, DTA, which is death to America, right? Kwam Yashala, rise, O ye Israel, right? We got next, and we're going to continue to push, stand strong, and stand boldly for the kingdom that is to come of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai that will reign forever. All right? Shalom to the remnant and shalom to the elect. All right?